What's up guys, my name is Baeq and welcome to the channel. What's up guys and welcome to the first episode of Baewatch with Baeq. In this series I'm gonna try a new squad each episode and I'm gonna tell you who's the Bae. And this week we're gonna play in the Foot Champs qualifying tournament. And as you can see on the screen, the requirements are that players from the same league can be maximum 6 in your starting 11 and subs. So with that in mind, this week I have built this team. And it's mainly focused around Tif Silva, who we packed in the pack opening 2 episodes ago, or the first episode of Resurrection. And we have Falcao, the red inform who I got in the monthly rewards, who I also want to try out. And we have Son, who I unlocked when the SPC came out in October, I think it was, but I haven't really used him that much since, so I want to give him a go again. And we also have Lemar, who's also recently packed from the pack only. Yeah, so let's get going. In our first game, we're up against a BPL and Serie A hybrid with the likes of Higuain and Martial up top. At the beginning of each of our games, we swap from the 4-3-2-1 to a 4-1-2-1-2, with Bernardo Silva becoming the cam. As you can see, we also start this game and the next, spoiler alert, with Dembele instead of Eriksen in midfield, because Eriksen was still injured since our Divisions gameplay. We instantly get an opportunity with Falcao running down the flank, putting Bernardo Silva through, but a great save from Hart denies us the early lead. We try again from a corner. Bernardo Silva cutting back, and what a save that is from Hart. We should be at least 1-0 up by now. But we get another corner. Do some trickery with Lemar, and then we cut back, find Falcao, and this time we don't miss. Falcao was really on fire in the start, getting the ball back, and what about that finish? Bernardo Silva manages to do 3-0 just before halftime. After halftime, he brings on Fellaini to turn things around, lol. I did try some corners at the near post, because Falcao has 98 jumping and 99 heading accuracy. So I thought I'd try it out. We hit the post this first time. We do some nice trickery at the edge of the box with Bernardo Silva, and Hart does a really good save on the long shot. Hart was definitely his MVP that game. We come up against another 4-3-2-1 formation, and at the beginning of this game we were actually under some pressure. but De Gea in our goal shows why he's the best keeper in the game. We do some really nice combination gameplay, Dembele with the Berba spin, putting Falcao through, and a clinical finish. The defense in this team was actually pretty solid. The midfield did a good job of keeping it tight, and the back four with Smalling and Djanga Mbiwa in the middle actually worked. Falcao also seemed like he couldn't have enough of the ball, and nearly puts away a second one there, but Son is on the pounce and is able to put away the rebound. The opponent nearly gets one back there, hits the post with Willian. We're a bit lucky that he doesn't get a consolation goal there. I don't know how that ball gets through, but somehow it does, but De Gea saves us again with a really big save. Now it's time for Lemar to show his offensive qualities as well. Tries to put it in the near top corner, but it bounces off the crossbar and down on the defender. For the next game, we put Eriksen in the team instead of Dembele, who replaced him on the sidelines with an injury. Bernardo Silva keeps his place as the cam though, and Eriksen slots in at the left of the midfield three. Start the game by going down the left. Son tries to cross it to Falcao, and that ball still hasn't landed. We do some nice dribbling in the middle with Bernardo Silva, do a nice Berba spin. Eriksen as well, and tries to finesse it, but a big save from Baeq. Then we do some sloppy plays in the build-up. He plays it through, and I don't know how Smalling doesn't get to that ball, and the rebound falls straight to Aubameyang, makes it 1-0 for the opponent. Very unlucky for us. But we keep our cool, continue our possession play. But we find Sonaldo, who puts it up for himself and then smashes it into the far corner. The opponent is then making some changes, and I see that Lemar has really low fitness, and he's also a bit lacking in the defense, so I put Renato Sanchez on to help that out. But it's the opponent who gets the most out of the substitution because he gets the next goal. I don't know what happens there. Smalling just falls to the ground, and Aubameyang is able to put it into the lower corner. But once again, we managed to keep our cool, and do some nice, calm build-up. And they put Falcao through, and he doesn't miss from there. In the 90th minute, we get another opportunity. Renato Sanchez finds Falcao, who tries to put it in the far corner, but hits the crossbar. That would have been some turnaround. However, with extra time coming up, we make a second substitution, and I want to keep the front three going, and so I decided to put Perisic in the midfield and move Sanchez back to the holding role. In the extra time, it's pretty one-sided. We managed to find Son in the area, and he doesn't miss from there. We go again with Bernardo Silva, finding Son, cutting it back to Silva again, 4-2, game over. Now we reach the final, and I see this team, and I'm like, yeah, well, it was good while it lasted. We face a team with almost full attribute cards, and at this point, my expectation for this game isn't very high. I noticed pretty quick that his tactics is mainly running down the sideline and crossing it into Ibra, which is pretty easy to read, although quite hard to stop. But I feel confident because his gameplay was pretty simple, and we managed to cut him through here on Falcao, and Falcao just can't stop scoring. And to be fair, at this point he had a really hard time keeping his cool. So I grew more confident, and we take our time on the ball, and Falcao managed to pick up his second for the game. Here we play it down the left, we've cut it back to Eriksen, and that's an amazing save from his goalkeeper. We do some nice 1-2s with Eriksen and Lemar in midfield. A great save, but Falcao's there on the pounce again, and he's get his hat-trick. Deadly at the moment. He wasn't done there though. We did a nice Berber spin with Eriksen, finds Son, who finds Falcao, top left corner, 4-0 in the final. We get a rage quit, GG, we win the tournament. Okay guys, so that went far better than I thought it would. I mean, there's no discussion who's the Bae in this squad. That's this guy. I mean, four games, 8 goals. He basically felt like he would score like every chance he got, so far exceeded my expectations. I mean, Bernardo Silva, he felt really good on the ball, but I mean, those work rates are always going to be an issue, and at times like it felt that he wouldn't take the runs I expected him to, even though he were in good positions. But as I said, he felt really good on the ball, so really snappy in the face-up dribbling, so that's good. And I felt like every time he got himself into the area and he took a shot, it felt dangerous. But those work rates is probably the issue, I'd say. But a decent player. I couldn't really get along with Lemar. Once again, he does have the high-medium work rates, but I felt like he never took that final run. That might be down to my instructions as well, I don't know. Fernandinho was actually a big surprise for me. He really dominated in defense, and yeah, he was good. I'd probably use him a lot more in like regular BPL squads, and if it weren't for like Matic and Kante, I probably would have used him more. And Son, I'm a bit divided regarding Son, because like, sure, he can bang them in from everywhere if you take a punt at it, but I don't know, he feels kind of slow, even though he's supposed to be quick, and sometimes he's very sluggish on the ball, but I guess if you get him into the correct positions, then you can just bang him in, so I see why some people like him a lot. But yeah, there's no discussion that Falcao is the real MVP in this squad. Okay, so that will be it for this first episode of Baewatch with Baeq. I really enjoyed doing this kind of, trying out this kind of new squad, and seeing who these players who I don't regularly use actually fit my playstyle. So for the future, I'll continue to build random squads, trying out different players, but I'll also like you to send in your squads, and I'll gladly try them out as well. So yeah, see you next time.